Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for April 27th through May 3rd, 2015. So let's take a moment to just clear our minds and to open our hearts to the door of our soul and the awareness and wisdom that lies within it. And so they're showing me a tree, a very wide tree, which represents a very wide connection, which is very important to have to the consciousness that lies vast and wide and clear and free-flowing, and it's available to all of us through our higher self wisdom. And so they invite you to enter that door, and as you enter that door, you will see a bright glowing light, and this stream of light that is inside that tree is shining and flowing up and down the length of that tree into the roots and down into the earth and above, up into the branches. And they invite you to step inside now, as this will represent your divine connection and your access point to your divine source. And they invite you to step into the warmth of that light and allow yourself to just be cleansed of any and all worries and concerns. And they ask you to just meld in with that stream of light, that column of light, meld into its frequency, and to breathe in that frequency of light into your cells. And they're indicating a rose, so that this is going to cleanse and clear. So set an intention for anything that you need or you would like to have cleared from you or your life with that energy source. And then allow yourself to become one with that energy, flowing all the way down through your body, through your feet into the earth, connecting all the way down with the roots, letting your energy flow down with the roots of the tree wide and strong, and to expand all the way up through your body, through your head, through the crown of your head, and up above you, high into the branches. And allow this energy now to just spill over into the room where you're sitting, and allow it to expand all the way out wide to encompass the entire planet and envelop it in your soul's truth and light and peace, and to extend it even further to envelop the solar system and then our galaxy and all the universes beyond, being connected with them all, with it all now. And so let's just tune in. And they're indicating for you to, okay, so let me just see if I can get this straight for a minute. So what they're indicating is for you to nurture yourself. There's a feeling that you need support, and that you need, and that possibly some information, whether you would be journaling this, getting a sense about journaling, some kind of creative expression that will allow you to feel supported and nurtured in this week. Now, what seems to be occurring is that you're breaking through. Okay, so there's going to be a major breakthrough in your connection with your higher self. So it's like I see a horse, like literally just breaking through this tree, and so there's this feeling of freedom, of independence, even. So that you're going to feel or become more independent, more confident, more grounded. I'm really, really feeling a sense of you being extremely more grounded and connected. And they're showing me now that you've hopped on that horse, and you're riding that horse out very fast, as if you were in a horse race. So this breakthrough allows things to start to pick up for you. You start, and then writing the word gig, so in the music circles, this is like, having a performance, something set up for yourself. You have a gig, a job. And what I got a sense when I saw the word gig was like, that you were often running on your life purpose more securely and with more assurance and confidence and feeling safe and just a sense of being bold. And and as you do this, I'm really seeing this deep violet light come in, which just tells me that you really start to soar. Your spirit starts to soar, your soul. And I'm just feeling this expansion and energy, just kind of bubbling out from within. And it becomes more present in the world, and I feel it expanding and connecting with everything. So, and I don't know why I'm seeing the word Google, but this could mean that about researching or maybe there's something online that may occur. You may access some information online, or as a way to a job research. Okay, they're also saying that they wrote the word sun, and then they wrote the word loose, like as in the sense of someone you've lost contact with. And so you maybe online you may reconnect with someone like your son or a family member. Okay, well, they're literally writing the word son, so we'll just have to, leave it at that. And a sense that this person, that you may not have spoken to them for a while, and they're kind of down on their luck. They're showing me the mushroom kind of going upside down. And so whatever's occurred, I'm not sure if they're going to be forthcoming about what they're struggling with. So, the ego is blocking them from, probably both of you, from communicating, or especially this person from being honest. So just be aware that they're having some tough times, and they may need some form of support that you are able to offer. And just most importantly, unconditional love is the best thing that you could offer your children. And they're talking about that it has to do with their a job or life purpose, finding the money to get started. But it's really something that is going to help them. They wrote the word joy to shift. So in any way that you can, be an angel and support them or encourage them, listen to them, would be very helpful and significant in terms of them being able to move forward and turn their lives around. So there's something important that they need to connect with you, just even to just hear you, hear your praise or support in any way, shape, or form. Okay? All right. So, all right, let's take a look at the card for the beginning. Well, let's see, the Archangel Oracle card, which is our theme for the week. All right. And my goodness, we have the Archangel Ariel's card again, the prosperity card. So, great sign. And the card says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So, let me just tune in for a moment and see what's happening here. So, she's showing me that this is something that's very dear to your heart. And I feel like, because what she's showing me is the breast of a woman, but both breasts turn into children, to infants. So this could be, and this is a new symbol for me, but I had a feeling that this is about nurturing your children literally, as we just spoke about, and it could also be a representation of your own dreams, so that your dreams are in that infant stage, and that you need to now really, now that something has begun, you really need to protect and really give all of your attention to getting to know your dream, and let it, instead of like trying to place restrictions on it by trying to force yourself upon it and your own designs, or letting your fears get the best of you and control you. Let your, like if you were listening to raising these two babies, let it be about a period of discovery, learning about what they need and what your dreams require, how they what they need in order to grow or to expand, paying attention to where they want to go, and what makes them shine or smile or spark, and take all this and apply it to your dreams. And this starting stage here, this beginning stage, this infant stage, and how you need to care. Sometimes we can end up smothering with our fears or anticipating without really listening or looking at it from a fresh perspective. So don't use, how you would have done it. Look at what it needs in order to be successful, in order to grow, and follow that guidance, that instinct that you have, because that's going to help it to become a success. Okay, is what I'm really getting about this. All right, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, and we have the page of Earth. And so this also would be a student. Okay, so I really feel there's something about, connection with your children or a young person, or definitely a new beginning, uh, something that has to do with, and for some reason, did I mention earlier in the first part something about performing, or the word gig came up? And for some reason, every time I see this card, despite what this card means, and I really do like to also go with what I feel is here and forgetting about the meanings for a while, but this fairy reminds me of a cabaret singer or performer. So I get this, really powerful feeling or image of, being out there, center stage, putting yourself out there, marketing yourself. So this could be with some beginning stages of performing, right? And I don't mean just as an artist, but also your business, okay? And so that you're in the beginning stages of your business's performance. And so what the message of this card is that it says here good news, okay, about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So first of all, this is a sign that things are a message that things are, you're going to get some good things going to happen financially with this project. So you're on the right path. We're in the right suit here. This page of Earth, which is usually the page of Pentacles or coins, is definitely indicating that you're getting your business off to a good start. Or if you've changed jobs, that, things are going, starting off smoothly, or that at least even if you are feeling nervous, it's just letting you know that things are going to be work out, as it says, successful. So you come with a lot of skills and knowledge for whatever it is that you're doing, and I get a sense of sensuality with this card as well. And so trusting your instincts, okay, really being connected with your gut reactions, your physical intuitive reactions about what you're doing or the work that you're doing, and letting yourself just be free, like we were talking about that breaking free earlier image. So just I get a sense of you just stepping out of character, going with the energy, the currency of the flow, going where the success is already successful ideas and messages that come to you. Wherever you see success naturally occurring for you, this is where you should be going. Even though you may have some inhibitions about doing so, this is time for you to step out and kind of, be willing to put yourself in the spotlight, perform. This is your time to perform, okay? And be open. All right. Let me just take a look to see if I get any additional messages from this card. And again, I'm just seeing nurturing, my symbol for nurturing and grounding, okay? So just pay attention, stay really grounded, stay earthbound, okay? Focus on, in a spiritual way, connect in with the energy, the intuitive energy of your projects or any things that you're doing that are the physical dimension, that require you to get out there and do this or that. But follow that intuitive guidance. Tune into the energy of a situation or a thing or a project. You can call up literally an energy grid, tune in, and see what feedback you get from the universe about that. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. All right, now we're switching to water. But what I'm also kind of hearing here, we have two cards from the quartz cards. So this is about a feeling of an attitude or personal traits that you need to to engage, to help you to access the prosperity that's within you. So we're taking a look, just from these two court cards, it gives me a sense that we're taking a look at who we need to, that aspect of ourselves that we need to let out, or we need to develop or expand within ourselves. And so the Queen of Water is very nurturing, and we've been hearing this so far in this reading. So she's a nurturer. She has a great sensitivity and empathy, and an understanding. So in the middle of the week, but I'm getting a sense about this kind of goes all across the week. But for this week, you need to, it's just kind of piggybacking on what we just said here in conjunction with this card, to use your empathy, to use your ability to be nurturing. So you may want to inspire others, and also engage with others in a very nurturing way. Whether this could be you as a mother or father, and we're talking about the children, that they may need you to be nurturing. If there are people working underneath you this week, be nurturing, be supportive, encourage them. Tap into use your emotion, your ability to feel what others need, and inspire them. See what they need and use it to help boost them, to empower them. Okay. So let me just tune in and see what additional messages come up about this card. Okay, so I'm seeing a truck. Weird. And so it feels like when I saw the truck, this felt like more of a work. This is going to be the word that wants to come to me. It's almost like, a working relationship, okay? So that it feels like this is really related, something, either you're working on building a relationship, and they're showing me a feminine hand, almost like the divine. So there is a relationship, so it looked like a divine hand. So you're working on a relationship. There's a relationship that you need to work to improve, that needs that more feminine receptivity, that ear, listening, that intuitiveness approach, a more gentle, a more loving approach that you need to take in a working relationship. Okay? So whatever that means for you in the middle of the week, all right, you maybe find yourself working on relationships, as well as it may be a relationship in a business or job or your career, where you need to be supportive in a very mothering and loving kind of way, whether you're male or female. Okay, so don't take the approach that you normally would take. All right, just be open. All right, let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. Interesting. And see, I just feel like this card, the first thing I'm hearing is patience, with the Seven of Earth. And it's kind of like you need to be patient with others, okay? So over the weekend, you need to be patient with others. You need to be patient with yourself, because things are just taking off. Like, it's hard when you first bring your babies home, just to use that analogy again, and you don't know everything, and you have to be patient with yourself. You think you're making mistakes, and they're crying, and what are you doing wrong? But you have to be patient with the whole process. And so I get a sense that you need to be patient in general for this week with the process of how things are now unfolding especially if it's something new that you just started to develop, or it's just starting to get off the ground, or something may appear or to start, or there's something you've still been waiting on. You need to be patient. And also be patient. I'm getting with this card, be patient with others in this week, and be patient with yourself is kind of what I'm getting from this card. As you go through these changes that you're going to be experiencing. All right, let me tune into this card and see what additional messages I get. Okay, so this is kind of like the feeling I get. I guess I have to tell you, these visions this week are really out there. But I'm seeing like a woman wearing a mini skirt, and it's see through. So this gives me a sense of that, that some being bold, and being very confident and secure within yourself, to just to not to hide your vulnerabilities. You kind of put them out there. And so I feel as though as you're working through certain things, that it's going to require you to not to be bold, and to not have confidence in yourself, even though you may not feel that way at the time. They wrote the word energy. So, you something about doing this. It's going. You're safe in doing this, and it's gonna kind of revitalize your energy, because you're just gonna just be yourself, and not care what other people think, and you will align with your truth, and if that just happens to be that you are a lot more than less restrained than others may like it, or you would like, you just allow yourself to be, because there's, when you do that, more abundance. If you're just being yourself, it's not about being outrageous, but it's about being yourself. When you are being yourself, then you're naturally going to attract the highest levels of abundance into your life. And by restraining yourself in any way, shape, or form, you restrict that. It's just as simple as that to say. So, all right, so this very interesting energy for this week. And let's take a look at the card from the bottom of the deck. All right, so this means Two of Earth. So this is usually about juggling, being very busy, and juggling a lot of different responsibilities, multitasking, feeling like you're, pushing some deadlines is what I'm also feeling, and you're working. Since we got most of the Earth cards here, this really tells us that this is a lot of about, if your family, it's about your family, maybe it's a busy week for your family of activities, and you're juggling that, and you're juggling your responsibilities at your job as well. So, and the thing about it is that it's about enjoying yourself. So as this card says, consider a more playful approach. So, what you want to do is make sure you're having fun in all of this, okay? And and the only way you can do that is to be yourself. You just, and don't get too overly focused. That's why I kind of like be into it. Be very in tune with your own feelings. Take care of yourself, and don't get lose your sense of humor and get stressed, or get kind of focused in one way that you end up becoming a little irritated or something, and frustrated. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this. So you got a busy week ahead, but lots of great opportunities, but you got to be patient with yourself. Know that the opportunities are happening and they're unfolding. So just really tune in and with yourself and with your environment, and listen to your angels' guidance, okay? And heal relationships, work at them, be open, and be supportive in this week. So we send you lots of love and angel blessings. And thank you all for your comments here as well as on Facebook. And if you're looking for an angel reading, then feel free to contact me at my website, theangelschool.com, which you can find in the description link below, as well as you can also join us on Facebook for the daily card messages, and you will find that also in the description link. As well, you can find us on Twitter. If you the cards, daily card messages are also shared on Twitter if you're not on Facebook. So lots of love and angel blessings. See you next week. God bless you all.